Hi, this is Danielle. Welcome to the Simpler Options free video for the night of November 5th, 2018. So tonight I'm going to be talking about where the money is going because, clearly it's not going into tech. So we had Apple down another 4% today. It recovered a little bit by the end of the day. But the money is not going into tech like it has been the majority of 2018. So where are our setups? Well, from my radar screen right here, this is my sector spider watch list. What does that mean? Well, within the S&Ps, we have, pull this up for you. It's very, very simple. You can get this from free resources. Within the S&Ps, we have 11 sectors, okay? And you can see at any point in time where the money is flowing. So, as a directional trader, what does that mean? Well, you want to go with the money flow, okay? I do not care if I have a setup in tech or if I have a setup in healthcare or if I set up in materials, whatever. It does not matter to me. I'm looking for a chart pattern, okay? But what does matter to me is that I want to stick with strength. At any moment in time as a directional trader, I want to stick with the area where we have strength. So, where is that right now? Well, I can tell you one thing. It's not in tech, okay? Utilities is kind of meh. Possibly. Real estate hasn't been historically good, but it's possible. Materials definitely is in a downtrend, even though it bounced. And, with stuff like this, you can look at this radar screen and you can say, okay, well, this is up today. Oh, great. Well, a lot of these are counter trend bounces that you can short. So where is the money actually going? Well, I'll save you some time and I will show you primarily healthcare. So you can go to XLV and you can click on this guy right here. This is a free site, like I said. You can go to healthcare and you can say, all right, well, what holdings are within healthcare? Pull this up. You got Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, United Healthcare, Merck, ABBV. Now through this, what you want to do is you want to narrow that down and you want to say, okay, well, what has a trend? Number one. And then number two, where do I actually have a setup? So that's where this radar screen comes in handy. You can see down here, I have XLV and then I have the top 10 components. Now you can make it a little bit bigger. You can use the top 20 or 25, something like that. But right away I can see Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson already fired. You could just buy XLV if you want. Merck is good. It's a little bit extended. This one's not trending. But anyways, that's how you start, okay? So go through here. All right, so what does that leave us with? Well, I did get into Johnson & Johnson in the trading room today. Let's go ahead and look at that. So while I don't recommend it for an entry tomorrow, just because I already got an entry today and I think the entry is pretty good, if you get a pullback to say the 138, even the 140 level in Johnson & Johnson, I think it would be a good buy going into about 146 to 150. As you can see, the squeeze is already fired to the long side. Now, what do you want to find? Do you want to find something that hasn't triggered yet? Obviously, yes, because that's how you get into a new trade. Well, I have Pfizer for you. Now, not the most exciting thing in the whole planet, but it has held up very, very well throughout the correction, and overall the sector is doing well. We also have a squeeze. Yes, there's a dividend, so you just want to avoid selling calls through that, but you can still sell put credit spread, something like that, and then you can trade that 195-minute squeeze up into about 47. So like I said, not the most exciting thing in the world, but it's trading higher, nice setup, and I can say the same thing of LLY. Nice, easy trend, can't argue with that. You've got a magic arrow there. You do have earnings, so that's something to be aware of, but overall, trading something like United Healthcare or Johnson & Johnson, I think, is easier than trading something with such a downtrend like this. Yes, Bristol Myers has traded off of the lows, but that doesn't mean that it's easy. So in trading, especially when you're newer, you just want to stick with the trend. I mean, it's so much easier. You will make your life so much easier if you just stick with the flow. There's no reason to try to buy counter trend trades. I mean, you can if you want to live a life of pain and suffering, but the easiest thing to do is look at the pullbacks and say, okay, this pullback was normal. I think it's going to ebb and flow higher with the setup, with the buy signal. Boom, there you go. So to summarize, you know, there's times in the market where it's better to just sit on your hands and not do a whole lot of anything. Quite honestly, I think that time is right now. But if you want to set up, the one thing that I see is healthcare. So buy XLV in a long-term account. Options on XLV you could, but within the healthcare sector, Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, and United Healthcare are my winners. So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you are a member, just want to let you know that we absolutely appreciate you. And if you are not a member, just want to show you real quick that we do have a new service called Simpler Foundation. And if you go to simplertrading.com, you can go to memberships right here, and you can check out Foundation. So I lead Foundation. This is for people who want to get into options trading. It is our lowest price membership. You're going to get a couple different trade ideas per week, along with multiple videos that will help you just kind of figure out trading from the ground up. So if you're interested in that, go to simplertrading.com/join and check it out. For those of you who are members, like I said, thank you so much. We appreciate you every single day. And we'll see you in the trading room tomorrow. Thanks and good trading.